Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's it going, everybody? Let's see. Another Tuesday is upon us. It's the 16th of March. Can't quite believe it that I actually woke up and took my daughter to school today. It's day number 2, and it's been just over a year that the kids have been not at school. And so, yeah, like pretty strange to do it. Yeah, and a couple weeks ago, it was like super warm and toasty here, and not so much anymore. There's something coming through California right now. It was 33 driving my daughter to school. Now, I know that is not cold for other places, but where we live, right on the ocean, 33 is cold, and it doesn't get that cold a couple times a year, maybe. So, yeah, we had the full ice on the windshield, defrosting for quite some time to get it to go away. And yeah, pretty fun. So my daughter's off at school. Very good. Not for a full day, but for a couple hours until I go pick her up here in a little bit. So yeah, anyway, but that's what we're doing here. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, big deal. My son, my 16-year-old, just started his driver's ed. Now, yeah, he's already 16. He could already have his license, but, some of our children like to drag their feet a little bit on some things, and that is totally fine, given especially the year that we've had. So he just started driver's ed, and it's so funny because it's like, I don't know, 30 hours or something that you have to log online to pass this course. And he's just trying to get the easy way out. How can I make the time run when I'm not actually looking at the screen? Isn't that how things go? We're always trying to cut corners. At least 16-year-old teenagers are trying to cut corners. So yeah, and then I guess the last thing is such good news. I am booking my flight to Missouri today. And so that is super exciting for the Cherry Blossom Festival. If anyone is going to the Cherry Blossom Festival, can't wait to see you guys. Yeah, I'm super excited. So booking my flight today. I've got all the info, and hopefully you won't have to cancel it this year around. So, yes, I know that Charlotte Stewart will be joining me. At least that's the plan for right now. So super excited to hang out with Charlotte. Not sure about any of the other cast members at this point, but we're going to have a blast. And it is April 22nd, 23rd, that weekend, whatever that weekend is. So, yeah. Super, super fun. Let's see. We have a chapter today, and it is chapter 27 from a prayer devotional. That's what we're reading today. And it is called, Long Yet Reliable. And it's from the episode, The In-Laws. And this is such a funny episode. This is after Laura and Almanzo get married, and Almanzo and Pa, Charles, they decide to go into business together, transporting goods back and forth from wherever, but usually, Sleepy Eye or Mankato or something like that. And so they have this like race of who can get there faster. And so it's this whole thing of like, which way is the best way to go? The short, dangerous way or the long yet reliable way? So that's what we're talking about today. And the quote is from Carolyn Ingalls, and she says, "If you know your way is best, then why take a shortcut?" Shortcuts often don't cut it when we are working towards success. Taking the quickest route can get us into trouble. Charles Ingalls didn't listen to his wife's warning. He forged a short but rugged path to Sleepy Eye, resulting in a lengthy trip. His shortcut cost him time and created embarrassment and frustration. I can relate to Pa. Shortcuts are so tempting. My biggest shortcut blunder happened when we were spending our anniversary with another couple, exploring the island of Kauai. Our hike began at the famous Ki'i Beach and finished at the Napali coast. To arrive at the stunning shores of Hanakapai, I think I said that right, Hanakapai, we stuck to the well-maintained trail. After taking loads of pictures, we headed back following the same route. Every so often, a side path came into view. We assumed these paths led to a quicker route because of the countless hikers veering from the main trail. I had the grand idea of taking the shortcut. Our friends wanted to stay on the trail, but I persuaded my husband to join me. We decided to make a race out of it. The first couple back would have bragging rights. All I can say is that we did not win, and our legs were covered with gashes from the sharp jungle plants we were forced to climb through. Consider another misguided shortcut. Abraham and Sarah grew tired of waiting for God's promise of a son, so they came up with a time saver. The shortcut, having an heir through their servant Hagar in Genesis 16, brought pain and resentment, not only for their family, but for generations. Taking a shortcut to a longed-for result often isn't a good idea. To taste success, we need to stay on the longer yet reliable road. Take Carolyn's advice. If you're headed in the right direction, you don't need to take a shortcut. My dog is dropping her ball right at my feet. I think she wants to play. Sorry about that. And the verse is from Matthew 7:13, and it says, "Don't look for shortcuts to God. The market is flooded with surefire, easygoing formulas for a successful life that can be practiced in your spare time. Don't fall for that stuff, even though crowds of people do." And that is from the Message translation. If you notice, it's a little bit different than normal. Yeah, interesting. Have you ever had a shortcut blunder? I know I have. I've had several shortcut blunders in my life, and they don't usually work out. You know, when we take the easy way, sometimes we regret it. I don't know if you guys have a shortcut blunder story that you'd want to share with me. If you do, I'd love to hear about it. Yeah, I think that sometimes we think that we can take a shortcut when it comes to our relationship with God, and that He'll just stick around and wait for us whenever we have time. And you know, when you think about that, it's not a really good way to have a relationship with the people around you. If that's the way you do a relationship, it's not a really good one. I think that our relationship with God has got to be, you know, little by little by little, faithful devotion, and relationships take time, and they take consistency. So when you are pursuing a relationship with God, don't take the shortcut. It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. You know, I think it's a day-by-day thing, and many of you have joined me on my big-time grace group, where we are reading through the Bible in 2021, the whole thing, like the whole thing. We are already in the book of Joshua, and we're doing awesome. Is it hard? Yeah. Is it time consuming? Mm-hmm. Every day, about 15 or 20 minutes. But you know what? That is the long yet reliable road. So if any of you actually want to join the Big Time Grace group, you know, even if you don't want to go back to Genesis and you just want to jump in Joshua, sounds good. It's on Facebook. Just look, Big Time Grace, and request to come in, and I'll accept you in. So we're having a good time learning, but also just doing that day by day by day, little by little, being faithful and not taking the shortcut, not thinking that we can cut corners to have like something that really matters, you know, something that's really rich and meaningful. So having a relationship with God is worth it. It's worth the time. It's worth the sacrifice. And join us. I'd love it if you did. So that's me today. I'm not sure what else you're doing, but have a good day. My dog obviously needs a walk or some attention or something because she's still right here with the ball at my feet. So love you guys. And if I'm going to see you in Missouri, let me know. I'd love to see you and know that I'm going to see you. So, all right. Talk to you soon. Bye.